Here we go.
I am a girl who loves my island, and the girl who loves the sea. It calls me.
Yeah. Did you like that song in the movie? You think it's up there with some of the classic Disney songs there?
I would say it's in the top half of Disney songs. I think the Moana soundtrack in general is very good. So they did a good job with all the music in it.
If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll
And then
go.
you got Dwayne Johnson there, who he's one of the I think one of the only people returning from the animated movie. Like he's actually playing the live action version of his character there. Yeah. I think I don't know if he'll be as big because he did trim down. I don't know if he did this in the middle of he was trimming down or he was still kind of big for this. It looks like he's maybe still a little bit quite big there for it, but he's the demigod, there, Maui there. So he's that.
I am Moana.
Yeah. So that's it. That's just basically I said, just a little teaser there of it. 2026 is when it's kind of coming out there. I know it's kind of limited, but what are kind of your thoughts there?
I mean, the ocean always looks nice on film, but I just don't really know how to react to this. I feel like this is so similar to the animated movie. I honestly don't know what to say because it's like it's so obvious. It's just the animated film, but with live action actors and scenery in it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they bringing back the song. Looks like a lot of these set pieces. I mean, you remember like when the little girl, the water, like that was a sequence there. The stuff when Maui jumps off the boat or jumps off there, that was from it. Um, yeah, it'd be funny if they use this like, well, if we already got this Lilo and Stitch shit, like let's use it for Moana there. Let's bring that shit back. Man, we're already using this Hawaiian shit. Um, yeah, I like you said, I mean, it's the same thing as the animated movie. All these movies just it's literally copy and paste of the animated movie and then just doing it live action. And I think stuff like Lilo and Stitch, things like Beauty and the Beast, they're able to make money because they can cash in on people's nostalgia, like millennials' nostalgia of those movies. But the main core audience of people who grew up loving Moana, that was not that long ago. That was barely 10 years ago. That was like 9 years ago that movie came out. So
That's
it's just like
yeah, that's gonna be the only problem with this movie in particular is that it is so obviously too soon to remake a movie like this with Moana in particular. At least with Lilo and Stitch, that was what 2001 or 2002, like
yeah.
almost 20 years ago between movies in that franchise. I mean, Moana can't even go to is barely in middle school and it's already getting a remake. So like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Like the kids who saw that movie at the peak age that you would see Moana, they probably aren't still old enough to like be a main buying demographic of your movie to have that nostalgia of, oh, I want to go see Moana again and experience it with my kids or something like that. Like people who grew up, like you said, Lilo and Stitch, which came out in 2001, that was over 20 something years ago, 23 years ago. So it's not the same type there demographic that you're gonna get. So I don't know if this will do as well as something like Lilo and Stitch and make a billion. And it's funny, like I don't know why you would choose this one instead of maybe you still got a lot of 90s ones that you could do. I mean, I don't want to encourage them, but you still got Hercules, you get that one, which I thought they
Hunchback
were
and Hunchback of Notre Dame as well,
Hunchback,
Pocahontas. There
Pocahontas.
They're probably
Um,
not going to touch Pocahontas though with a 10-foot pole, to be honest.
yeah, maybe, or maybe they could retool it. You know, maybe make it like she's got, I don't know, mutant powers or something like that, and she kills the colonizers or something. You know,
I just think there's too many issues with Pocahontas in particular for them to ever want to touch that again. To be honest,
a movie from the early 2000s. I mean, Emperor's New Groove. If you want to do that, if you want to do that one, I mean, there's still some other movies they haven't touched yet. So it's interesting why they picked this one. I mean, I get that Moana, the first one, did make a billion. It was the animated movie was very successful. Or did it make a billion? Or how much did Moana make? The first one
um,
there,
I
made
think like. Sorry, go ahead.
687 million is what it
Oh,
made
okay.
there. So it did make that. So I get it's successful, but like I said, you can pull from things from more later, like from way on earlier on that you could kind of pull from there.
The
Um,
the one I would have suggested is Robin Hood, but then again, Robin Hood movies haven't done good in theaters for a really long time. But at least with Robin Hood, it's so distant that you could do something really artistically interesting with, especially if you remade it as an animated movie. But that's too big of a risk, unfortunately.
what was the last Robin Hood movie we got? Was that the one with Russell Crowe? Was the last one?
Was There was one with Taron Egerton called Robin Hood, just whatever the year it came out in, is sort of like Batman Begins, but with Robin Hood. But uh,
Oh, Robin Hood 2018. Oh, I remember this one. This one was with Jamie Foxx in it, and he was teaching them how to be a Robin Hood and everything like that. Oh, okay. I never saw this one.
yeah,
Um,
neither did I. But yeah, I would have suggested like even older Disney movie from like a way back in the day. But then he runs into the Snow White problem of who cares anymore. So
yeah. When did the Disney one with the because they did the one with the Fox. When did that one come out?
I think that was 1973. That was actually one of the first Disney movies I ever saw. That and Bambi were the two first ones I ever saw.
Okay. And I mean, women do love that Fox. So women love that Fox of Robin Hood there. But yeah, it was just called Robin Hood. Yeah, they got a lot of Robin Hood movies that are just called Robin Hood. It makes it kind of hard. It's like Robin Hood. Like, what would she call this Robin Hood movie? Well, Robin Hood.
Yeah.
There we go.
But yeah, going back to Moana, it's just like you said, it's too soon, and it just doesn't seem like it's different enough to really justify its own existence. So that's why I'm struggling to really have much of an opinion about it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you could already tell. I mean, yeah, I know it's a teaser, but I mean, like I said, it's gonna be the same thing, copy the same beats, the same moments, for that. Just as much as the animated movie. We're gonna talk about it, say how much it doesn't have the same impact as the animated movie, how it feels soulless. I mean, we could copy and paste what we said about Lilo and Stitch, what we said about Beauty and the Beast, what we said about Snow White, and we could just
Or Lion King, or like it's the same. It's going to be the same discourse. It's going to be the same review. Like you said, we literally could just like pre-record our next movie is Moana, and it is another soulless Disney remake, like The Lion King.
yeah. I mean, hey, if they're not gonna try, then we're not gonna try. Might as well just fucking just do that. Just put it out the same way.
Right.
Um, yeah. So Moana, coming out next year, 2026, there, July 10th. I don't know what else comes out July 10th. July.
Let's see.
Uh,
Let's see what else is coming out this summer. That'll be interesting to see.
let's see here. So I'm looking at the list here. So in July, you got Masters of the Universe, you got Animal Friends, you got Ballad, you got a Steven Spielberg movie, but it's like an untitled Steven Spielberg movie.
Okay.
You got Scary Movie 6. This is in June. I'm sorry. Let me go to July here. Minions 3, Minions Sweets. People love those Minions, boy. You have Shiver, um, Young Washington, Moana, then you have the Odyssey. Ooh, it might get crushed by the Odyssey.
Oh,
That's
I think
ooh.
that I think the Minions and Homer are gonna eat Moana's lunch and steal its wallet. To be honest.
Yeah, they might wanna move this. I mean, it's gonna be between right between Minions and the Odyssey. Yeah, they might wanna move this shit. And also,
Yeah.
at the end of the month, Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
Oh, Disney, you gotta move this to like Thanksgiving 2026. This is just like,
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do it. I mean, against all these other movies, no, it's not gonna do so well.
I
Yeah,
mean, it'll probably do better than stuff like Masters of the Universe, but it's gonna get killed by Minions, The Odyssey, and Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
yeah, yikes, yeah. I don't know. And then, if this movie flops, Dwayne Johnson, he might not make it. He's gonna have another flop on his hands. He might not make it, man.
Dwayne will be fine. He's got a Jumanji check coming his way. He'll be fine.
Oh yeah, it's true. He's got Jumanji 3. When is Jumanji 3 coming out? I forgot. I know they're doing promotion for it, right? Jumanji 3. They're
Right.
doing some stuff for it, but yeah. Yeah. So that was our thoughts. Moana teaser there.